السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Hello and welcome to Support for Worried Homeschooling Parents. This video is a shout out to our large viewer base in Iraq. Thank you for your consistent views. I hope this video is helpful. If you're listening to this, you've made one of the bravest decisions a parent can make, choosing to educate your children as external students, what many call home education or homeschooling. You may be feeling uncertain, worried about whether you're doing the right thing, or concerned about how your children will succeed outside the traditional school system. I want you to know something important right now. You are not alone, and your choice is both legal and valid. Mothers and fathers across Iraq, from Baghdad to Basra, from Mosul to the Kurdistan region, who have chosen this path for your families. Whether you made this choice because of the challenges in your local schools, because of displacement, or simply because you believe this is the best way to educate your children, your decision deserves support and encouragement. This is your guide to understanding external student education in Iraq, and more importantly, this is your reminder that you are capable of this journey. Section 1. Understanding your legal rights. Let me start with the most important foundation. What you are doing is legal under Iraqi law. Iraq officially recognizes external students. This means your children have the legal right to study outside the formal school system. You are not breaking any laws. You are not doing something wrong. You are using a legitimate educational pathway that exists within Iraqi regulations. Here's what this means practically. Your children will need to register as external students with the Ministry of Education. They must sit for the official state examinations, the critical exam at the end of grade 6 for the elementary certificate, and the baccalaureate exam at the end of grade 12 that determines university admission eligibility. Yes, these are the same exams that children in traditional schools take, and yes, your children can succeed at them. The Ministry of Education sets the conditions for registration, and these regulations are communicated to all educational directorates. If you're in the Kurdistan regional government area, be aware that there may be different requirements, so check with your local educational authorities. Your responsibility as a parent is to ensure your children cover Iraq's national curriculum. This includes literature, mathematics, science, Islamic studies, and languages. The curriculum is taught mainly in Arabic, but depending on your region, it may also include Kurdish, Turkmen, Syriac, or English. I know this sounds overwhelming, but remember, thousands of Iraqi children have successfully completed their education as external students. You are following a proven path. Section 2. Acknowledging the challenges. I will not pretend this journey is easy. Let me be honest with you about the challenges you face, because acknowledging them is the first step to overcoming them. Iraq's education system has faced tremendous difficulties. Decades of conflict have destroyed school infrastructure. There are teacher shortages. Many families have been displaced, and countless children lack reliable access to any form of education. These are not small obstacles. They are significant challenges that affect every family in Iraq. As an external student family, you may face limited access to educational resources, textbooks, learning materials, and educational support that traditional schools provide may be harder for you to obtain. Social isolation. Your children may not have the same peer interactions as school-going children, and you may face questions or criticism from family members or neighbors who don't understand your choice. The weight of responsibility. You are now your children's primary educator. This is a heavy responsibility, especially when you may be managing work, household duties, and the everyday challenges of life in Iraq. Uncertainty about the future. Will your children pass the state exams? Will they be able to attend university? Will they be prepared for adult life? These worries are real, and they are valid. But here's what I want you to understand. Every challenge you face is surmountable, and you have more strength than you realize. Section 3. Your strengths as an external student educator. Now let me tell you what you may not be hearing from anyone else. You have unique advantages that traditional schools cannot provide. First, flexibility and personalization. In a traditional Iraqi classroom, there may be 40, 50, even 60 students with one teacher. Your children get individual attention from you. You can move faster through subjects they understand quickly and spend more time on concepts they find difficult. You can teach at the pace that matches your children's learning, not the pace dictated by a crowded classroom. Second, cultural and religious alignment. You can ensure your children's education reflects your family's values, your religious beliefs, and your cultural heritage. You can incorporate Islamic teachings naturally throughout the day. You can teach Iraqi history with the perspective and depth you believe is important. This is education that honors who you are as an Iraqi family. Third, safety and stability. In a country that has experienced so much conflict and displacement, your home may be the safest, most stable learning environment your children can have. There are no dangerous journeys to school, no exposure to violence or instability. Your children learn in an environment where they feel secure. Fourth, real-world education. Your children learn alongside you as you manage a household, solve problems, interact with your community, and navigate daily life. This is practical education that prepares them for real adult responsibilities in ways that classroom learning cannot match. Fifth, family bonds. The time you spend educating your children strengthens your family relationships. Your children will remember these years learning with you. These bonds are precious and irreplaceable. Section 4. Practical guidance for success. Let me give you practical steps to help your children succeed as external students. Step 1. Obtain the official curriculum. Contact your local Ministry of Education office or educational directorate to get the official curriculum requirements for your children's grade levels. You need to know exactly what subjects and topics they must master for the state exams. This is your roadmap. Step 2. Create a structured but flexible schedule. Children thrive with routine. Set regular times for studying different subjects, but remain flexible enough to adapt when life demands it. Remember, you're not trying to recreate a school at home. You're creating a learning environment that works for your family. Step 3. Use all available resources. Textbooks are your foundation, but don't stop there. If you have internet access, there are free educational videos and resources available. Libraries, if accessible in your area, can provide additional materials. Other external student families may be willing to share resources or study together. Step 4. Focus on the fundamentals. Mathematics, Arabic language skills, and Islamic studies form the core of Iraqi education. Ensure your children have strong foundations in these areas. Science and other subjects are important, but these three are critical for exam success. Step 5. Practice with past exam papers. If you can obtain previous year's state examination papers, use them for practice. This helps your children become familiar with the exam format and identifies areas where they need more study. Step 6. Connect with other external student families. You are not the only family in Iraq choosing this path. Try to find other external student families in your area or online. Share experiences, resources, and encouragement. There is strength in community. Step 7. Prepare specifically for the critical exams. The Grade 6 Elementary Certificate exam and the Grade 12 Baccalaureate exam are the most important milestones. In the months leading up to these exams, increase your focus on exam preparation and review. Step 8. Take care of yourself. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Make time for your own rest, your own learning, and your own spiritual and emotional well-being. Your children need you to be healthy and strong. Your courage and your children's future. Dear Iraqi parents, I want to end with this message. What you are doing requires tremendous courage. In a country that has faced so much hardship, you are choosing to take personal responsibility for your children's education. You are navigating a system with limited support. You are facing uncertainty about the future, and yet you continue forward because you believe in your children and in this path. That courage is not weakness, it is strength. Your children are watching you. Demonstrate perseverance. Thanks for listening. You can click this video here for another story about home education, or this other video here.